And İlkay Gündoğan raises this famous old trophy high. Manchester City, the European champions, history-making treble winners. They've reached the promised land. What a night, what a season. Congratulations to Manchester City.
Now they're back.
But again, when Grealish picked up the ball, Haaland's first thought was to get on the shoulder. Again, wasn't found.
Foden, lovely ball. De Bruyne, and there he is again. Erling Haaland. Show him a goal, show him a net. He'll put the ball in it. Pounces again, the poacher supreme. And City are one up. And again, Haaland scores in the Champions League. Cancelo. Foden again, working onto that left foot. There's the shot, and there's the goal. 2-0. Manchester City. A counter-attack, and Foden's composure was something to behold there.
We said it moments earlier about, in transition, Sevilla being braver, the counter-attack.
Foden again. Could be another chance here. Haaland, he's going to score again, you know. 2 for him, 3 for Manchester City. And the goal machine remains in full working order.
He's just brilliant. Right place, right time. Another goal. One touch again. You mentioned on his debut.
City ending the game in total control, and they have been most of the way. Cancelo, and there is the goal. Ruben Dias, he doesn't get many. Strikes to make it 4-0 to Manchester City, and it has been that emphatic. As this is a club with some pedigree in Europe, 6 times UEFA or Europa champions, but outclassed, really, outplayed by Manchester City.
And Bernardo Silva. Corner taken by Reina. Cleared as far as Marco Reus. It's deflected and in as Jude Bellingham. Marco Reus's delivery and the delicate touch from Jude Bellingham. And Borussia Dortmund take the lead at the Etihad against Manchester City.
It's the second phase, isn't it?
Stones for Manchester City. Oh, yes! What a goal! It's an absolute wonder strike from John Stones. Where on earth did he find that from? Manchester City won, Borussia Dortmund won. Cancelo, they can't get out now, the German team at all. What a ball that is by Cancelo! By Haaland! Wonderful! Sometimes you cannot believe your eyes. What a pass! What a finish! What a moment here at the Etihad! Haaland against his old club after a brilliant ball by Cancelo. The full-time whistle. Well, it was a game that was running away from Manchester City. They couldn't get started.
The other day he signed more Erling Haaland hat-trick balls at City than he has contracts. Here's Cancelo. And Haaland! Inevitable. Relentless. He is a walking, talking cheat code. And he's on the score sheet inside 7 minutes at the Etihad. Taken by Mahrez. It's over the head of Haaland and hit on the volley. And Haaland's there again. My word. Well, that one's a tap-in. But still he's in the right place at the right time. Ravara beaten on this occasion, and City lead 2-0.
The penalty area of the opposition, yeah.
Grealish, and hit early, and Haaland's there.
It takes 2 deflections, very unfortunate. Kochalava couldn't do anything about it.
In a hurry to take that. The referee has pointed to the spot. It will be a penalty to Manchester City, who will have the chance to make it 4. Lovely penalty. And he marks his 200th Manchester City appearance with a goal. As Grealish carries on and finds Mahrez. And Alvarez! first Champions League goal. A lovely Manchester City move to make it 5.
Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne manages to whip the cross in despite Boyleson being there. It's back to Rodri. Almost feel like the team owe him a goal. Changes the angle, and that's a really good save by Grabara. Vital touch. It's taken by Riyad Mahrez towards Laporte and Akanji. Boyleson got it away. I thought somebody said to me once that VAR would take away the process of things evening themselves up, but I think tonight we've seen it. Well, it's been 23 minutes dominated by VAR. And Grabara saves it. Outstanding save by the Copenhagen goalkeeper.
Yeah, brilliant by him.
Here's Yeller coming forward. And there's the chance to shoot. Did that get a touch from Edison? Yes, it did. He was hit nicely by Learea. Perez trying to swerve his way through. De Bruyne's there as well. And the deflection takes it behind. Manchester City get the corner. Nice, a really good ball in. Fantastic little ball played in behind. Johannesson, the substitute, was the one coming in. Cancelo can have a shot. Good save by Grabara. A shot that was dipping all the time. Now for Kevin De Bruyne. Left foot curler, good save. Grabara kept his eye on the ball. Stamanic with an opportunity. Left foot shot, good power. Not enough direction. Edison was across. Corner taken by Phil Foden. Glanced on by Alvarez. Couldn't find the target. And the supporters, the Copenhagen supporters, celebrate like they've won the match. They were beaten 5-0 last week. They've got a 0-0 tonight. Shake of the hands. Rodri's going to try one. And a really good goal. Wiped out on match day 4, didn't he? Missed Brandt out. Reina with a chance. Ortega with the save. It's the best passage of play that we've seen. Adeyemi running in behind Cancelo, teeing up Moukoko, should have scored. Should have scored, best chance of the night, and he knows it. Just playing him on. He's in, and Ortega makes his first save, and the flag did stay down. Silva, Foden waiting in the middle. Foden takes it first time, lifts it over the bar. A little bit more flow about City with that move. Mahrez, though, will. Down he goes, penalty. Very, very clumsy from Emre Can.
Easy, wasn't it? What is Emre Can doing? What is he doing?
And Mahrez denied by the goalkeeper. Excellent save. Acrobatically springing to his right and tipping it away. Wolf, who might just need time to settle in. Gundogan just slightly behind him. Off balance when he hit it. Mahrez with time to bring it down. Alvarez with a snapshot. Foden following up. Kobel quickly over there for Dortmund. Nice and sharp that from Alvarez. Gundogan with half a chance here, but the angle was tight. Kobel with a straightforward save. And the celebrations will begin in Dortmund because they've qualified for the last 16. And Manchester City can celebrate as well because they've won the group.
He's got into double figures for league goals the last 2 seasons in Spain. It's over towards him now, and the header is brilliant. So well taken. Well, he's been the danger man, he's been the threat, and he's found the back of the net. Alvarez, oh, good ball. Oh, what a finish! And what a story! On his first start, Rico Lewis is mobbed by his teammates. What a popular goal scorer! They worked that beautifully. Says it's not how I play football. Oh, that's a good ball. And City are in here. Oh, what a finish too! Squeezed it in. Alvarez on the score sheet, but that's the man who made it, straight into the thick of the action. Under pressure from Alvarez, he's nicked it off him, and he's got Mahrez to his right. This is Mahrez, and that's 3. Unselfish play to set up Riyad Mahrez and he did the rest.
He certainly did. Alvarez, another assist though.
So City complete the group stage with a victory, a night that he will always remember. Rico Lewis marking his first senior start. Schlager giving it away. Can't do that with the likes of Grealish around. And Mahrez! Emphatic finish! The error punished to maximum effect. 1-0 to Manchester City, who dominated the possession in the first 25 minutes or so in Germany, and now they have their goal. They'll try again. Another ball into the box, and this time they get the equaliser. Gvardiol was forward. City are saying there was a push, but Marco Rosa's side are on terms in Leipzig. And there goes the full-time whistle. All to play for in Manchester next month. Nothing to separate these sides.
Swung in by Grealish and headed down. Wonderful opportunity. There's a check for a penalty here in all of this.
But under the regulations of the it should be a penalty.
It is a penalty. Henrichs' arm was outstretched. No mistake again. Haaland strikes. Manchester City lead.
But for that motion, it's a natural position.
Here's De Bruyne trying to add to his screener. Off the underside of the bar. And it's 2-0. It's Haaland again. 2 in 2 minutes for him. And Manchester City surely on their way to the last 8. Real goal scorer's goal, that. He took the gamble that might come out. Curled in. And does it cross the line? It has now. Haaland may have a hat-trick there if that hadn't already crossed the line. City won't care who it gets credited to. They're really in the box seat now. Grealish, City threatening again. Gundogan turning, twisting, shooting, scoring for Manchester City. Sublime, running away with this. Bernardo Silva with a header. Haaland! And then the Kanji and Haaland again! He's got 4 now! And he's equalled Manchester City's all-time seasonal scoring record. Number 38. Here's Mahrez again. He's gone a long way. Somehow the goalkeeper says he's got 5! Haaland again! He's gone now! This is incredible! It's the Erling Haaland show! And he's not stopped yet! Here's De Bruyne. There's the shot and there's the goal he deserves. What a performance, what a statement from Kevin De Bruyne tonight. He has been out of this world in this game. A spectacular, scintillating, sensational display by Manchester City.
De Bruyne looking for Haaland for the first time, gets half a yard away from Upamecano. In the form he's in, with the confidence he has, we're not surprised he's had an early shot from there. Alphonso Davies with a chance for the first shot for Bayern tonight, which whistles through the penalty area and behind for a goal kick. Speed there of Alphonso Davies. De Bruyne looking for accuracy. Found the head of Gundogan, who couldn't keep the header down.
Bernardo Silva is not in the team for
De Bruyne to whip his foot around the ball and wrap it in towards the near post. It was well defended by the Bayern captain Kimmich. Sommer takes a chance and Haaland almost punished him. Didn't have the kind of time he thought he had, the Bayern goalkeeper. Little ball into Grealish. Haaland! It's the first good chance he's had tonight. Grealish involved. Leroy Sané has a dint. Didn't half have a dint. Little pocket there for Rodri. Skips away from. Oh, what a Champions League goal, and what a way to do it! Manchester City 1, Bayern Munich 0. Special to Leroy Sané, who's in. Good save, Ederson. Ake there in the nick of time to just beat Gnabry to the rebound. Haaland and others on their way into the box. Takes an awkward bounce, and Sommer did well. Oh, what a save to deny Gundogan. I'm not sure he knew a thing about it, but he made it all the same. Davies has gone motoring past him, and he's hit it straight into the chest of Ederson. That was Kevin De Bruyne. Lifts one in, what a ball! Oh, he tipped it over the bar, it's a great save. Ruben Dias with the opportunity. Grealish. Ake has to hit it. Hit it straight at Sommer. The angle favoured the goalkeeper. The approach play was nice and slick from City. Upamecano's lost out to Grealish. On it goes to Haaland, promising for City. Pulls across to Bernardo Silva! 2-0! Slides into the arms of Calvin Phillips. And you wonder whether Manchester City have just taken a giant stride towards the semi-finals. Shocking mistake by Upamecano. Free header for Rodri! He got a touch to that, Sommer. It's another brilliant save. Alvarez has it! Oh, he's smashed away by Davies. Alvarez. The target is Stones. Haaland! Dreamland in the Champions League for Manchester City, who can smell the semi-finals. And the man they signed to take them to the promised land has scored the third goal tonight. Manchester City 3, Bayern Munich 0. What a performance! Alvarez hits one! Oh, just wide. That would have been special too. Full time. And that's one of Manchester City's great nights in Europe. They've taken Bayern Munich apart tonight. Pep Guardiola must be so proud of his players. Musiala helping out as well now. Lovely balance from Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne then whips one in. Sommer able to get down and hold it in front of Gundogan. First little attack. It's taken by Sané. Saved by Ederson. One of those knuckleball free kicks that moves all over the place. It's for Sané. Leon Goretzka. Do you know what? Leroy Sané didn't seem to have the courage to take the chance. Nathan Ake drills one through. Through and behind for a Bayern Munich goal kick. Leroy Sané. First big chance of the night. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. What an opportunity for the former Manchester City man Leroy Sané, and everyone inside the Allianz Arena knows it. Gundogan. Deflection. Sommer had to save it.
He's given a penalty.
Has he given a penalty?
He's given a penalty.
And he's booking up a Upamecano. It can only be for a handball, Glenn. That's
what he's giving
indication. Oh, he's put it over the bar! Well, you have to ask the question if the delay got in the mind of Erling Haaland, who's usually so cool. Coman with the shot. Angle always favoured the Manchester City goalkeeper. Now De Bruyne. Upamecano's fallen over. Haaland's in, scores! Erling Haaland back in Munich and powering Manchester City into the semi-final to the Champions League. He's got 48 goals now in this remarkable season, and he smashes it past Sommer, and surely it's the take on Gundogan. He's in behind him. Ederson got the touch and it squirmed across the line. It's a corner.
Well, Darren, you can see here again, the arm is away from the body and under the legislation.
And Kimmich scores. So they do get the goal tonight, Bayern Munich. They've still got to find 3 more. Long shot, straight at Ederson. Manchester City are into the semi-finals of the Champions League for the 5th time. Rodrigo manages to play in Benzema. That's excellent goalkeeping by Ederson, who had to be so sharp off his line. Grealish back inside here to Rodri. The shot comes in and Courtois had to go down and make the save. Needed the strong arm there. The Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland with his first shooting opportunity. The angle was a little bit against him. Starting the night on 51 goals in the colours of Manchester City.
Possession as well.
Got it back now though with the dangerous Vinicius Junior. What a challenge in there by Diaz. Benzema was stood behind him, waiting to tap it in. Vinicius Junior shoots! Oh my word! Cue the Bernabeu explosion. That is vicious from Vinicius, and Real Madrid lead the semi-final with an absolute rocket. Valverde helping Carvajal, but he still gets the cross in. Haaland's header. Had to generate most of the power himself, but he very, very rarely missed. Space out wide for Bernardo Silva, up against Camavinga. Kevin De Bruyne, good save. Courtois called into action for the first time, and then the assistance flag raised. Benzema to Vinicius Junior, on it goes then to Carvajal, back to Benzema! Important challenge in the nick of time from John Stones. Here's Gundogan, Haaland trying to make the run, and Haaland might be in. Haaland for Manchester City, that's outstanding defending by Alaba. Brilliant tackle. Bernardo Silva, lovely first time ball onto Kevin De Bruyne. He's in here for Manchester City, good save by Courtois. Really strong hand.
The flag's gone off actually.
Grealish. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne! One of Manchester City's biggest players with one of the biggest goals of the season. All about the power and the accuracy from Kevin De Bruyne. And it's 1-1 in the Bernabeu.
Yeah, we had one in the first half from Vinicius Junior, and we've had one just as good in the second half from Kevin De Bruyne.
Tchouaméni can hit one, brilliant save. Hardly any backlift, but a ton of power, and that needed to be tipped round the post by Ederson. High line, Toni Kroos lifts it in. It's a good ball, it's a great save by Ederson to deny Benzema. Well, there's the full-time whistle tonight, half-time in the tie. Thoroughly enjoyable first leg in the Bernabeu that was lit up by two outstanding goals. Ancelotti still unhappy down there. Akanji. Grealish. Lifted into Haaland! It's what a stop! Courtois, and then David Alaba with a clearance. How on earth was that not 1-0? Rodri. Onto that right foot, opens up the space, all the way through and wide. It's been such a good start here for City.
A number of issues. I thought Rodri was going to hit the same type of shot that he scored against.
Toni Kroos with a lot of power. Toni Kroos rattles the crossbar. What a hit from Toni Kroos. Different angle, good delivery towards the far side of the Akanji. Oh, what a save! What a save! That is absolutely world class from Courtois. In a situation like this one, plenty of pace on it from De Bruyne, who just might have been trying to catch Courtois napping. Here's Walker, and now De Bruyne, and they're toying with them. Bernardo Silva again! You're not safe for that one! Elation from Guardiola! Explosion from the supporters! Wonderful finish from Bernardo Silva, and there's nothing that Courtois could do about that, and City have taken a giant stride towards Istanbul. 1-0 up on the night, 2-1 up at aggregate, and that's exactly what they needed. Little step over and gets him away from Kroos. Here's Gundogan. Haaland with the shot! Ooh! I thought that was going to rip into the top corner of the goal. Madrid defence at the moment. Stones with the long-range shot, always drifting wide. That might be the option for Manchester City in the early going. Jack Grealish for Manchester City. Gundogan stepping in. There's the chance. Oh, it's two! It's two! And it's Bernardo Silva again! Manchester City can see Istanbul appearing on the horizon. And little Bernardo Silva is the man who's driving them there.
Yeah, accompanied by Jack Grealish, who was brilliant again there.
Alaba does hit one. Oh, he's had to save it. What a hit. And what a save from Ederson. Absolutely wonderful.
Need to do. Team in sky blue, just keep the ball.
There's Gundogan in the back heel. Haaland's in! Oh, what a save again by Courtois. Haaland can't believe it. He thought that was number 53. Free kick taken by De Bruyne. It's gone in! It's an own goal, is it? Or did Akanji get the last touch?
Doesn't matter, Fletch. 3-0.
As Joleon Lescott says, it doesn't matter because that must be the moment to take Manchester City. And it's Akanji with the shot. It's cleared behind by Alaba. They are all over the place, Real Madrid. There's Mahrez. Foden. On it goes to Alvarez! Manchester City are heading to Istanbul. They will play in the Champions League final against Internazionale of Milan from the Champions League final. And that's it. Manchester City have done it. A warm embrace between two brilliant managers. And that's what the two teams here tonight in Istanbul are playing for. So the stage is set inside the Atatürk Stadium. The supporters here from Manchester City and from Internazionale of Milan. And all the pomp and circumstance of a Champions League final. And here they come, led out by the World Cup final referee Simon Marciniak. The players of Manchester City and Internazionale walking out. Little touch by Gundogan to De Bruyne. Off goes Haaland. Good play from Manchester City. Erling Haaland, good save on Nana.
Rodri turns, strides into midfield. Nice 1-2 into De Bruyne, who puts Haaland away. Good height.
Whips it in! So close to an opener.
I mean, brilliant by Bernardo Silva, but what on earth is DiMarco doing, allowing them?
He's going to try his luck at Kanji. Power off the left foot, but just lacking the direction. See some of the
all-Inter boys, Fabio Capello there, Materazzi, Margot.
Brozovic into Martinez, and then the shot, which came in from the Inter captain. De Bruyne shoots. Well, we know he's got the ability to score from that kind of range, but that was far from his best, which is taken short here to Gundogan and whipped into the box and headed on, then headed over by Ruben Dias. Finding Rodri, quickly on him was Brozovic. Kanji's going to leave it, Martinez is in. Trouble here for Manchester City, good save by Ederson. Complete breakdown in communication between goalkeeper. Here's a Kanji for City. That's a lovely little ball in. Bernardo Silva, tight angle, pulls it back. Coming onto it now to shoot. Score! Rodri! Manchester City lead in the Champions League final. And that's a huge, huge goal for Rodri. And the Manchester City supporters have gone absolutely mad. Such a big goal, such a big moment, and Manchester City take a giant stride towards the treble. What a big moment. Lukaku shoots straight at Ederson, and that's a big sigh of relief from behind Onana's goal at the end of the Atatürk, and that needed to be a better finish in that situation from Lukaku. Priest was challenging, Lukaku's in there, DiMarco there as well, oh it's in the bar, DiMarco hits Lukaku I think, still not clear, it will be now.
He does it, Lukaku.
How on earth did they not equalise Inter? An astonishing passage of play. Still they wait in the middle. Brozovic flicks it in. Gerson's coming in, gets it. Oh, what a save!
Save, goal!
What a save!
Oh my!
That's an unbelievable save from Ederson. An amazing moment for the Manchester City goalkeeper. Has that moment just secured the Champions League? Here's Phil Foden on the move. Phil Foden saved! Well, that's a vital save for Onana, but what an opportunity for Foden. The initial little burst and the bit of skill to get him away was outstanding. They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, three times the champion! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete! And İlkay Gundogan raises this famous old trophy high. Manchester City, the European champions, history-making treble winners. They've reached the promised land. What a night, what a season. Congratulations to Manchester City.